beat this guy's fucking brains in. Okay, great work. Great work. You did it. Now, look, listen. Hey. You know what? Maybe you better wait for me on the ship.
What's up?
You better wait for me on the ship. Sorry, we're just doing, I guess, speed dialogues for this lady.
You wanna?
Because apparently we never did.
What?
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that my companions left the party. Yeah, honestly, I don't think that this game is as hard as Fallout Survival Mode. Fallout Survival Mode had a lot of dumbass shit built into it. Like, the fact that I would have had to start over from the last time I slept, which is the beginning of the stream. But I can't fucking believe that that guy followed me with little leaps all the way to here and then dropped to his death once we got to this point. Literally the, like, critical last moment, he's like, oh no, I fell. Oh, geez, maybe I shouldn't have even jumped over. Damn it. Blazing stupid trolls. That's fun. That's fun. Good and fun stuff. Well, we can also open this door here to discover a man with a light pistol Mark II who was locked up. Apparently he took his own life. He didn't like being in the jail no more. And who could blame him? Alright, so I gotta go over there. There's a bunch of horrible monsters outside now. It was dudes. Now it's monsters. I wonder what the deal is with that. The Mantisaur Queens must have come and moid it all to people. You missed him falling. You just heard the scream and me yelling. He did a little... He did like a fucking... like Link dying sound effect. It was really silly. I thought maybe I could come in here and find something to do in the bar, but all it is more ultra detectors. So, fuck this place. Shh, it's okay. It's okay, you don't see nothing. You don't see nothing, I said. I'm glad that I didn't have to hit none of the beetles with my powers of hitting beetles. That would have been terrible. Oh, there's my ship. I don't see any enemies over here. Oh, there's some red this way. Heard I had to wipe up a spill, but heard me ranting from across the room. So we had a hard time getting past these, like, wacky super detecto caterpillars. We managed to do it using the power of some slow motion. And then we found a secret side passage that opened up to discover this thing. A mind control ray. Now, I have no idea if this actually does what it says it does. It says a misfiled form puts a research group specializing in marketing jingles into an advertising top-secret weapons research facility. The research group spent months incorporating the new marketing jingles into the advanced weaponry to develop the mind control ray. Once the mishap was discovered, the entire facility was shut down and all personnel were reassigned to the most remote outposts corporate could find. So this is supposed to be some kind of something. It says it has a special effect of stagger. And, you know, meanwhile, this says it has the special effect of weaken. But supposedly, that thing has the ability to mind control somebody, which made me think that I could also use it to make people attack other people, which seems good, and I was excited. But, what happened instead was, as I was descending from this particularly, you know, kind of sketchy something. Distant, scary something. The fucking asshole companion, Max, decided to take a fucking long walk off a short elevator shaft and turned himself into goddamn Christmas pudding before our very eyes. And in this game, when your companions go down, when you're playing on Supernova, when your companions go down, they just die. They just die and they're dead and they're dead and they die and they're gone. And since we weren't done with his quest, and it seemed like it might be the kind of thing, I thought maybe it was fucked and so I should just redo it. So we did.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker.
But don't we have something in Terra 2 we're supposed to do? I guess we got 2 things in the groundbreaker we can do. Did we explode?
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Hooray! We didn't explode. I probably better sleep, though. He shafted himself. Fucking Max. Asshole Max. Where are we at with that, by the way? This I'm supposed to take Parvati with. Nyoka's done. Hermit on Scylla. So we're not doing either of those. We're just doing Parvati right here. Parvati my body. And I love that the cereal and soda corporation has developed the most advanced special ops like heavy armor in the game so far. But we have, yeah. We now have a shrink ray, a mind control ray, and a shock stick, and none of them do make boy not hurt me. None of them do that. None of them. Why? Why can't we make boy not hurt me? Seems good, right? Okay, I guess if Parvati's with me, you can probably have some of this super armor. Because this is 29 and 3. There you go, now you're all purple. Okay, you assumed we'd have found our Preston. Vicar Max. What an asshole. Yeah, we are not gonna know who's an annoying twat until the very end of the next playthrough. When I'm actually doing combat and discovering who it is that's an annoying twat. But I can tell you this, the companions that can die can die permanently. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before somebody does that shit. Okay. Here we go.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Thanks. My engineer's looking to do some deep cleansing.
I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself.
Oh.
High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got them, too.
What about soap?
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such. Me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
You got a preference, Parvati?
Gosh, we never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship.
See, that's what I was thinking,
Now,
too.
if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and synthamon.
Synthamon is pretty funny.
I guess you could eeny, miny, moe it.
Take your time, dear. A lady's scent says a lot about her.
She says, in a world where most people don't even bother to bathe and nobody has bathtubs. I think you should probably do this one. I do. This was my first instinct. I'm going to do this one.
Like grit and grime covered over with cleaner, you mean? That's a smell that means we're really going places.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear.
It's all about telling somebody that their best smell for a date is going to be new car smell.
I've got a lovely little...
Does she have a lovely little throw pillow? It doesn't look... Fuck. Doesn't look like she does. She doesn't have a lovely little throw pillow. She lied about that throw pillow. There's no throw pillow in here. There's medicine, there's candy, and there's food. And that's it. And then, yeah, the various guns and so forth. What a drag. I wanted the, I wanted the thing. But apparently I can't have the thing. Multicolored cigarettes. Who are those for? What's the market for that, I wonder? Alright, I guess that's fine. We're dying of thirst, by the way, so I better take care of that shit. Okay. Disgusting lunches all around. So, how did you do?
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits.
Yeah, there's your soap.
Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe.
New ship beauty
In
basket.
her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets.
We were literally just there. Do you not remember Cascadia was overrun with horrible monsters? A nightmare? Goddamn endless nightmare of shit down there. Don't you remember that shit? Oh, we had something else we were supposed to do in here. This one. It's all about cleaning dust baths in the future. You talking about the scene in Tank Girl where she smashes herself with a high pressure shower that's filled with dust, and then she blows it off with an air compressor or whatever? So, guess what?
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120. Take this. You've earned it.
Cool. Damn it. The height of ambition for us all.
Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are.
Why do you always say you're first timers in a certain peril?
I guess you're just one of the lucky one. They're gonna this up.
Salvage a space station.
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark.
Oh, goody.
Look around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit.
Sounds good. You're being cryptic. Cool. Now we got access to one of the fun things. Oh, we don't have access to one of the fun things. Not yet, anyways. I gotta get these up somewhere. Something fierce. I want to get this to 70 on base. And this to 80 on base. At least for now. And we'll kind of figure it out from there. We're a little... I was going to say, the next level we can take one of these things. And one of the perks in here that seems like it might be helpful is 33% less detection radius of enemies. However, from this point forward, we're kind of out of perks that are going to be too helpful. There's one in here called Super Pack Mule that increases the carry capacity some more. We don't need damage. We don't need melee damage returning his health. We don't need... thick skin might help. Armor rating bonus and skill bonus would help. This don't matter. This don't matter particularly. It says that when you use the inhaler, any downed companions are revived with a small amount of health, but it doesn't say unless you're playing Supernova, in which case they're fucking dead forever. So this one doesn't matter. That one doesn't matter. This one doesn't matter, and this one doesn't matter. So basically all that's come down to is Solo Sneaker and Thick Skin. And we can also take Super Pack Mule and Tactical Master. But you only get a level you only get a perk every 2 levels, so it's fine. Fine. It's fine. Okay.
Now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
So Rizzo and C&Ps are apparently still real places, etc. Bell Shells, Waste Disposal, Halcyon. Okay, well. I think we're good. I think we're all set up. We've got Radio Free Monarch to do. This one we can't do. These two were sitting out when we were in Monarch. We just didn't do them yet. Then we've got these wacky side shits to do. We could do probably Slaughterhouse Clive now. We can't do Captain Irian on Scylla. That's not a thing we can do no more. It was not possible then, and I don't think it's possible now, because even when we accidentally spoofed the game and got it to the point where we could go and talk to the captain without any enemies there detecting us, he was just like, I'm working on a plan to get away from these wastrels. And I was like, okay, good luck with that plan, chump, because I can't help you with this. Also, I pickpocketed his gun, so I don't know what his plan was, but he was tied up. He was tied up and he didn't have any nothings. Okay, so...
This is my favorite room. It's so spacious.
That's really weird, man. Cool. Yeah, I was gonna see if talking to Ellie results in us actually having a discussion with somebody. Fancy OSI banner. He's got a little lectern thing. A pocket watch. Some tossball bullshit. I think the pocket watch is new. Felix doesn't have a whole lot going on here.
What you reading, Matt?
If I tell you.
Are they actually having an argument in the kitchen?
Probably not.
I kind of expected Felix or somebody to dialogue with me, but because some of these dudes undoubtedly have
Not much.
undoubtedly have like whatever dialogue that we haven't done. You're head of the crew. Pack up your stuff. I like that I can always just fire them if I decide I don't want them around anymore, but why would I? But it doesn't seem like we don't... It seems like we don't have all of the stuff that we should have at this point. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm kind of... Oh, apparently we can go straight to Fallbrook. That's nice. We have a few quests on Monarch that we haven't completed. This planet is a lot bigger than the first one. The first one we did pretty quickly. Oh, I guess we're taking Parvati with us. She'll probably tell me, okay, I've got everything that I need. We do need to come and get some recipe something for her, right? Yeah, apparently we need to go to Cascadia and Stellar Bay, so one of them is 200 meters that way, so I guess that's where we're going to go. Oh no, this is all wrong. Okay, never mind. We can ship travel to both of those places, but this ain't either of them. You know? We can't do that. We gotta do the thing where we actually do the thing. Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you guys? I gotta quit a little bit early today. Because Elaine is setting up this giant Halloween party.
Dead center.
This is the...
On you.
The captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
Oh, yeah. This'll about do. That's a mighty clean weapon. Yep. Ain't no call for a closer inspection by anybody.
You shooting on the ship? Real cool. Parvati, you doing this? We gotta go to Cascadia.
Orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
How early? Well, the party is supposed to be at 7. So I think that probably I better stop at around 6, which is in an hour. That way I can start making them scones. They're not really scones. Scones are actually terrible. They're like Indian flatbread or whatever you call them.
You're doing great, buddy. You're good
so,
enough. You're smart enough.
But my family always called them
like
scones. I don't know why. We just always call them scones, okay? Echo Beach, thank you very much for that resub. I very much appreciate that. I hope you're doing very well. What? Oh, okay, that spec casserole's way the fuck over there. That makes sense.
Here they come!
Oh shit. This doesn't go anywhere except for into a dead end. I probably shouldn't have come in here.
That's smart.
It's okay, Parvati. Just don't get bit and we'll be fine. Wait, how the hell do you get over there? Look out. I said look out, man. Look out, dog meat. I gotta check some shit out. Nope, not through that way. So how the hell do you get in there? How do you even? Oh, even these boys are trying to bite me. What if I was like... Nope, that's death. Not quite. Okay. Good to know. It's on the other side of the thing, over a bridge. I just can't go out this way. Parvati, how you doing? Super good? I tried to jump, but it didn't work. Fixed the ship or stole a ship? See, I can't get from here to here. But it doesn't make sense for me to go all the way up to here, only to turn around and come all the way back. Surely there's a way through that gate, but the gate's sealed from this side. So I'll just see if I can go around the outside of these cliffs. And go out to the little trench and then come all the way back.
Sure we ought to go this way, Captain?
No, not really.
Here they come!
Look, you're the one who wants a special kind of pie. Okay? Okay, I can say with like 100% assurance that there's no way to get there from here. What is this location? That's Cascadia. CMP Borst Factory. Fallbrook is the closest thing to that. Son of a piss mouth. Fixed the ship or stole the ship? I mean, I did steal a ship, but it was from somebody who was dead and also probably in trouble with the law, so... They were just gonna impound it anyways. It's like when you get a hold of like a, you know, brand new Lexus from a drug dealer, from a, what you call it? A seized property auction. Parvati's gonna die right here. I can tell. Parvati, are you gonna die of acid damage for real though? Try not to do that.
Incoming!
Maybe I shouldn't have my companions with me during this sequence. Also, I probably shouldn't have tried to run all the way from here to there. Parvati just hurt her legs. You're fine. Is Vicar Max vanished? I just disabled him as a companion for now. I'm still hanging out with Parvati because I forgot to turn her character off. You have to go seriously all the way around. What a fucking drag. It's pain to distance screams. Look, if they didn't want to suffer immeasurably, they should have, you know, taken the same route that I took, and also didn't walk into the place where I kited all the enemies, which is what they did do. But it's fine. I don't think their armor or weapons deteriorate, and I don't think they care if they have ammunition or not. And really the only reason why we have her in our party still is because I forgot to take her out. She does have the ability, somewhat, to be like, whatever, engineer lady. But we don't need a bonus to engineering, I don't think, anytime soon. But who knows? Maybe we totally do. Maybe we need to have her in our party if we're going to gather up these whack-as-fuck snacks she wants to serve for her first date. You'd think in this sort of, like, torrent of shitty locations, dangerous people, cannibals, murderers, evil monsters, etc., that one of these guys would just be like, you know what? If we're gonna bone, let's just bone, because seriously, life's too fucking short for dates. But she doesn't want to bone. Parvati is asexual. She's put that out there several times. She just is really interested in the captain with those strong arms and the whatever. And the level of security. But it's not, I mean, they do explain it in such a way that makes it so obviously not a big deal. Like, I'm just not interested in physical stuff, is what she says. That's it. That's her 100% entire shit, is I'm not interested in physical stuff. End of fucking story.
Whoa, by the stars.
Just about pissed your jumpsuit? Didn't mean to startle you. What's the matter? What made you decide to stay? It sounds like you'd want more than centimeters. Have you ever thought about taking off? Why don't you just tell me? That sounds rough. I'm looking for a
real popular
dustback casserole.
Back before the board tucked tail and ran.
Mm-hmm.
These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna.
What?
They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes.
You take me for an idiot? No casserole's worth that much. Try again. Try harder.
No, Captain.
It's all right, miss. Look, Captain.
Glad you saw a reason.
I'm mighty glad.
2,000 bits for a casserole. It's like, dude, I can go get that shit,
There
really.
We are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
Okay, cool.
My belly's gurgling.
You're a gentle soul.
Be careful with this one. He's kind of a brute.
Just smelling that casserole.
Listen, it was just a little bit of intimidate, alright? It wasn't that big of a deal. Now, from here, we should be able to get up to... Oh, this is Stellar Bay. Right? We should be able to get up to a landing pad. Land our ship. Bring it in. Bring it on home. Do it. Do it so good. I think. And then we can travel to Fallbrook that way. Ankles are replaceable. That's why, Parvati. That's why there's a button that we can use to call our ship here. Cool. Fast ship, man. It's not that unreliable, is it? Seems fairly reliable.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
I sure do like that she is in love with...
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook.
That she's in love with the cleaning robot. That's so good. Okay. This ad is really gnarly. She's like literally peeling some bit of cyst off of this pig. And this pig is like, I'm in terrible pain. Truly atrocious, unbelievable, amazing pain. Famous last words before it breaks down in the middle of space. It's just a little bit of the middle of space.
Said you docked 3 days
Was I supposed to do something here too? Hold on a second.